In this module, you are going to be looking at the 6 sessions of ELI. I'm going to walk you through our map and talk to you about the different sessions and activities that you will be doing. And at the end of this module, you are going to be putting those together into your own journey and your own roadway, identifying when do the sessions happen on your ELI pathway, and when do the different actions and activities happen. And you're going to be putting this together like a jigsaw puzzle so that you fully understand the process of your journey and what it's going to look like. In ELI, you have 6 sessions where you meet together with your coach and your other team members. Those 6 sessions, as we had discussed earlier, are like the gas stations along your journey. You come back together, you refuel, it's a little pit stop, you gather more supplies, and then you're off on your journey again. For those 6 sessions, you are going to be meeting at a designated spot with your coach. You are going to be reflecting on your actions and then planning on what happens next. So one of your first steps after this module is to take a deep look in your Fellows Guide at your 6 different sessions. We need you to identify what happens before the session, what happens during the session, and what happens after the session. This will help give you a good idea of the direction that you are headed. Along your pathway, you are going to be hitting different sightseeing spots where you have your actions. What are you going to be doing in between those sessions? You have some pretty important actions that you are going to be taking. We would like you to reflect on what those different actions are. One of your actions is a leadership journey interview, where you are interviewing a local association leader and their journey and their pathway. When does this interview happen? Before or after which session on the pathway? Another action is attending an influencer meeting. This could be a school board meeting, a city council meeting. You're looking at how decisions are made, what stakeholders have input on, and how the budget is implied in that. Are there policies, procedures, protocols? This is a very important action as you are deciding your own. Another action is the sounding board. This is where you will be interviewing 3 early career educators. When does the sounding board happen? Before or after which session? And where on the pathway? Another action will be the creation of your leadership, engagement, and action plan. This plan is where you are identifying problems and concerns. You are thematizing those concerns, where you are finding common themes and categories. You are researching those common themes and categories, planning solutions, and then sharing those solutions with your stakeholders. This is what we call our critical friends meeting. This is another action on our pathway, where you bring back your sounding boards, anyone that you spoke with at the district when you were doing your research, anyone that you spoke with through your local association or your state association who gave you information about your themes and topics. You hold your critical friends meeting. When? When does this happen? You also have an implementation plan. After you create your LEAP plan, you're going to be looking at how do we put this into action? What's our timeline? What are different things that we have to consider? Who are our stakeholders? What are our implications? These are all actions that are on your ELI journey. So after today's module, you will be able to identify when your 6 sessions take place, what happens before a session, during a session, and after a session. And you will also be able to take these actions and place them on the pathway so that you know when they happen in between your sessions. Good luck, and we can't wait to see what you see on your journey.